Hey guys, and welcome to my first thrift flipping video. Basically what I'm going to be doing in this little series is revamping some more dated clothes that I found in thrift stores, and I'm going to try to make them a little bit more modern and wearable and less like grandma chic. A lot of people that I know tell me that they can't find anything when they go thrifting, and they ask me like how I find so many cute clothes. And I think the reason is, one, because I've been thrifting for a really long time, and two is because a lot of things that I thrift I don't wear as is. Like I'll get something and I'll either crop it or I'll make like a tiny alteration in the clothing to make it like a little bit more updated. So I'm super excited to show you guys these very simple, easy techniques to help you with all of your thrifting endeavors. So today what I have for you is 2 different sweatshirts, 1 skirt, and 1 tank top. So not all of these thrift flips required a sewing machine, but a few of them did. So I went over to my sister Reagan's apartment and she kind of like showed me the basics of the sewing machine, and it's super simple, and all of my thrift flips actually turned out like better than I expected. So first what she showed me how to do was make like this really long dog sweater, because that's how she first learned, and she said it's like a super easy thing to do. So she showed me how to do like a buttonhole, sew up seams, and all of that different stuff. So here for your viewing pleasures is my sister's greyhound dog.
You're very pretty.
No. But anyways, so after she showed me like the basics of the sewing machine, I pretty much had it all down pat. It took maybe like 1 hour to figure out like all of the sewing mechanics. So first up, what we have is my easiest thrift flip of the day. It's just this Yale sweatshirt. I don't hate how it looks as it is, and I don't think I needed to crop it, but I just thought I would get more wear out of it if I did crop it. So I checked the sweatshirt to see exactly what length I would want it, and I kind of wanted to cut it right along the bottom of the last little piece of the crest, and then I just cut a straight line along that. I've been cutting clothes for a very long time, so this was pretty easy for me to cut a straight line across, but if it is your first time, I recommend using a ruler and drawing out a line maybe in pencil and then cutting. So yeah, basically I just cut this one and then that's it. So next up what we have is this tank top, and I was actually most excited about this one because I've had it for a few years and I've just never really worn it, because you can tell here the bottom slip part of the shirt is kind of coming out, and so I never wore it. So basically what I did here is first I just cut the slit like extremely high, because the shirt is not super see-through, so I didn't think that I needed the black all the way down to the bottom, but it still covers like my chest area. So after I cut the slip, I decided where I wanted the tank top to sit on my waist after I moved the hem. Folded it up and I placed sewing pins around where I wanted it to be hemmed. And then I just sewed it up with the sewing machine. And as you can see, this tank top actually has a zipper along the side, and I don't know what the purpose of the zipper is because it doesn't help me get in and out of it. But I just folded the zipper up as if it wasn't there and just sewed right on top. And here is the end result. I really love the length that I cut this tank top at, because it's still definitely wearable even to like family occasions, because it's not super short, but you can also see a slight bit of midriff, and I just really love that. So I'll definitely be getting so much more wear out of this tank top now. Next we have this very long suede skirt, and if you watched my last video with like my couples thrift challenge, my boyfriend actually bought me this skirt and he liked the skirt at the length that it was at, but I knew I needed to thrift flip it. Basically this one I knew I wanted to be a mini skirt, and I really loved the color of the suede and it fit me so perfectly. All I did here was decide what length I wanted the skirt, and then I cut like 3 inches longer than that, and then I just flipped up the hem on the inside and sewed straight across where I wanted the skirt to hit. I think this literally took me like maybe 5 minutes total. Like it was so simple, so easy, and this skirt is so beautiful now. I love the length and I love the suede pattern and I love the color of the suede. I just think this is such a pretty and now very modern skirt that I can wear out to go get drinks with my friends or to go on a date. This is definitely one of the pieces that I feel like a lot of people wouldn't pick up just because of the length, and the fact that it took me like 5 minutes to thrift flip it, it just shows you that like there's so many things in the thrift store that you wouldn't think to buy that would be super cute if you just made a very small alteration. Okay, so last but not least, I have this Polo Ralph Lauren sweatshirt, and I'm actually wearing it right now. I've had this sweatshirt for probably like 4 or 5 years, and it was gigantic on me at first. With this one, I didn't want to just cut and have the raw hem, because this material is like half sweater, half sweatshirt, like combined. Not good for cutting. So this was kind of complex, and it took me a while to kind of wrap my head around what it was going to look like. But basically what you have to do is remember that however short you want the sweatshirt, you're going to have this extra like 2 or 3 inches of hem on top of that. So I folded it over and kind of marked where I wanted it to be, like plus 3 inches because this hem is about 3 inches long. And then I just pinned all the way around there and then sewed a line straight across right on the same seam that the shirt already had. And then when I was done sewing it, I just flipped it right side out and cut the excess fabric, and then I just had a brand new hem at the bottom of the shirt. I hope you guys understood kind of how that thrift flipped worked. It's a little bit complicated, but if you watch it, you'll pretty much get the gist. So those are all my thrift flips for today. I'm definitely gonna do a bunch more of these videos. I actually already bought something for next week's thrift flip video, so I'm super excited to do some more of these, and yeah, hope you guys like this video. See you next week, bye!
And you did it right from the start.